Yeah,
now it does. All right, cool. Now we
yeah.
good.
Now,
A little
now
bit
it's on.
technical
Yeah,
difficulties that you guys will never see, but
you'll never see that.
we are back, kind of, in a way.
Kinda, not
Yeah.
really,
It's,
for
it's
sure.
just some back is almost that background stuff, some behind the scenes stuff that unless you're recording, you will see. If you guys would ever like to record, if you guys ever want to be, a part of the program, we could do that for you.
We
I've
can do that
had
for you.
like two or three people ask me to either be on the podcast or start their own. So in the future we might see some new faces here, or maybe not here. Who knows? Who knows where it'll be?
Maybe not here. Maybe on the YouTube.
Yeah,
Maybe just all over the place.
yeah. That reminds me, we're going to have to do like a lot of branding for these people.
That yeah.
We have to make them
So,
a name, a little logo.
you know what they should do? They should actually just type the shit into Chat GPT and figure it
Well, the
figure
problem
it
with
out
people that want to
themselves.
do is that they don't even know what the fuck they want. They don't have any clue. They just want to talk, which
No,
I respect.
they-
I respect. I was like that at one point. I didn't care about any of it, but
no.
I learned to like I don't have my mic. My audio probably sounded horrible. I forgot I didn't even need a mic. But yeah, like a lot of things that people don't know, like you need all that shit matters. The way your shit looks, the way your shit sounds, how like your marketing is, the logo, all that shit matters.
And at least have like some type of vision. You don't even have to have a name, just a vision for how you want
Yeah.
everything to look, how you want everything to come out. Because I mean, if you're going into it blindly, then you're already behind a step.
That's how we kind of was at. I think we were just winging it at first, just going with the flow. And it was
We-
don't get me wrong, it was real fun to do. But it was everywhere. We was everywhere. We was all over the place with it. But, I think we're a little bit more organized now. We're a little bit
It's
more
definitely more
grounded.
organized.
Got our feet in the sand, not really getting our feet wet anymore. We're
Yeah, I
good.
like getting my feet wet. I love going to the beach, having my feet wet, just having that cold ass water
No,
just,
I
come
don't
up.
like the cold water. I ain't gonna lie. It takes me a minute to get used to it, but I don't like the initial cold water. That shit, no.
Well, it depends where you go. Like, if you're going to like the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of America,
I say
whoever,
cold.
what, whichever way you want to swing.
Yeah,
If you go down there, then usually in the summer the water's already warm.
yeah.
But if, like you go to the Atlantic side, then yeah, that shit cold. Shit real cold.
Yeah, I hate it. Is it kind of like in the pools? The pools water be cold as shit at first. I got a
I
pool
hate
like
the
right
pool.
down the block from me. I used to go there when I was like younger. I was younger no more because there's a bunch of kids in there. It's kind of
That
yeah. Obviously,
yeah,
I'm not going to the pool, but yeah. When I used to go there, because I don't know if they do it to every pool because I haven't really been to like a lot of pools. Only been to pools like in my area. At first, you gotta like go and then they make you take like a pre-shower low key
oh yeah, I've never done
to
that.
like
I
get
don't do that.
I don't know what it is. It's something about the chlorine you got to do. I don't know what it is, but you kind of got to get yourself wet in the shower and then you could go out there and whatever. I don't know why they
Get
do that.
yourself wet in the
Like
shower.
literally, like there's lockers and then there's like a bathroom in the back, and then like when you come from changing whatever, there's literally like 3, 4 showers. Look like jail showers to be honest. Now
It
that I
might be
think
jail
about it,
time.
it look like jail showers. And then the
They
little
got them from the jails, from the local jails.
and the security guard is like standing right by the door, and they be like, "Yeah, you got to get wet
Security
before."
guard.
I don't know what the fuck you call these niggas, bro. It's some
The
niggas that
lifeguards?
make get in that water. That's all I
I'm
know.
not, no, because I know someone's not about to watch me shower before I get
Not like a
into the
just
pool.
get you wet real quick.
No, I don't care what it is. That's weird.
Just
That's
go in the
freaky.
door, bro, so you can make sure.
I'm just walking right through. If they want to stop me, if they want to put
Yeah,
them hands on me,
they,
then I
they
gotta
gonna kick
fight
you
back.
out.
Uh, After I just paid $40 to
Oh
swim,
no, it's not. It don't even
absolutely
cost
not.
them to be. It's just free.
Oh
You just
well,
need swimming
no.
trunks and maybe a towel.
If you
That's
go
up to
to
you.
if you go to a public pool, then it's like 35, forty
Yeah, I know
dollars. I don't know.
I think it's called the Bronx River Park. They have like a big pool over there. Yeah, I think you got to pay like
Mhm.
40 or something like that to get in.
Yeah, I don't see why they charge so much
But
to
a couple
swim.
summers ago it was free. I forgot why, but I remember it was free for a little bit.
Yeah, because it was probably free before COVID.
Yeah, probably something like that. But I don't go to those. I don't do pools no more. I'm too grown.
Life before COVID was great. Wait, don't you have kids? You can take your kids to a pool.
I could.
What?
I said I don't go to the pool. I don't like. I don't have a reason to.
Just because you're grown doesn't make. Wait, grown people go to the pool. What
For
you
what?
mean?
Why do they do that? There's a lot of
To
kids there.
swim.
Nah, man. Go to the beach.
The beach.
Yeah.
Man, some people don't have access to the beach.
What do you mean? It's right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Have you
Just
look
drive.
10 hours to the
There's
beach?
nobody beach is 10 hours away, bro. Who beach is 10 hours
Uh,
away?
mine,
You gotta drive
mine.
10 hours for a beach? Nah, that's
Yes,
crazy.
I gotta drive 10 hours. Yeah, it don't even matter which way I go. If I go to like South
Nah, that's
Carolina,
crazy.
that's 10 hours. If I go to Florida, that's ten
I
hours.
am realizing because I do live on like a coast, so like the beach is like not maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly. See,
It's like a 2 hour train. No, yeah, maybe an hour and something like that.
now,
But
taking the train to the beach is crazy.
nah, it's like literally
That
right
sounds
there.
crazy.
It's like the last stop on the train too.
No,
The
because
BRD
then
train, I think you take it last stop to Coney Island. You're right there.
yeah, I know when you're on your way home, that shit stank. I know you're stinking up the
That's why,
place.
yeah, I don't like going there because the ride back. Nah, I'm not doing that, bro.
They staring at you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's bad. But it be vibes, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it be vibes.
So the last couple weeks, I've gotten hate, privately and publicly about my distaste for Bad Bunny.
Hmm.
Let me just say real quick that that halftime show was mid.
I didn't
Uh,
watch it, bro.
it
So.
it wasn't mid because it was Puerto Rican performing. It was mid because Bad Bunny is mid, just like Drake, just like Broadway, just like everybody that we've mentioned. And I I don't want to deep dive on sports, but I will just say that game was also mid. I don't know which was worse, the halftime performance or the actual game.
I think the game. Once again, I didn't watch these things, but from what I'm hearing, what I could gather, sometimes you just gotta read the internet and you could tell the vibe from everything. I don't think the game was as bad. Obviously, I'll probably have to watch it back and be like, maybe it was, but it's football, man. It's a lot of X's and O's, and there's more that goes into it than just fun.
A whole lot of field goals and no touchdowns, and
Defense. That's what it is.
no one wants to see that in the Super Bowl, man. We
But
need to,
that's not what sports is about, though. Sports is not just about the exciting stuff. Yes, exciting stuff comes with sports, but you also got to look at it the other way. Like it's a game, and the defense has to be played. It has to, and
you
sometimes
know,
both offenses will suck, but defense will prevail.
I was watching that game, and it reminded me. I don't know how, but it reminded me of you remember that show All American that was on Netflix. Yeah, so it reminded me of that, and I got to thinking, deep dive thinking into it. Why why can't, you know, the actors have some type of sports experience in the background? Because whenever they are playing the sport, whatever sport it is, and whatever movie or TV show it is, that either don't look athletic, they look like they've never thrown a football, thrown a baseball, shot a basketball.
Yeah, I'll be noticing that.
It's embarrassing to just like I get secondhand embarrassment just from watching it.
I think it's
Like
because they're so focused on the acting portion and like, oh yeah, acting has to be good. But yeah, you are right with the like sports is a part of it. Like the whole thing of shooting, passing, throwing a football, or just looking athletic on a screen is a big part of these shows. And I do agree they need to get that down pat.
we need real athletes on these shows.
But then again, real athletes are bad actors, so it's kind of give or take. What do you want? Do you want someone to be real athletic on these shows or a good actor? You
I
know?
need a real athlete. I need a real athlete. Man, I don't care about the acting. Look, if the acting's gonna be bad, then wait, what's that one streaming service that
Tubi.
had Tubi? He had
I
them
already know what
Tubi
you're. Yeah, I
movies.
was like, yeah. Well, Tubi's
Them
funny though. That's
Tubi.
the thing about that. It's funny.
I watched one movie on Tubi, and I was like, "Holy shit, this acting is fucking awful. What is going on with
They be
this?
getting paid
Who
off them shits
produced
though,
this?"
man.
So literally, just you, me, and a group of people could make a movie on
If we
Tubi.
got a couple cameras, for sure we can.
Shit, let's make it happen. Don't quote us podcast.
The movie.
Uh, the movie. Oh wait, that reminds me. We never really introduced the pod.
That is also true. But I always like this way. Welcome back to Don't Quote Us Podcast. I am your host, Sway, and I'm here with Naeem, also host. We are
That's
back
me.
with another episode, another installment of the Don't Quote Us Podcast. Last week was a, pretty good episode. I didn't mention we had technical difficulties in the beginning, but it is what it is. It happens, This is entertainment.
Yes, sir.
And
It's
in
episode number 3.
episode
Numero tres.
number 3. Going strong week to week, getting better by the days. Yeah.
I hear some good feedback. I always hear some good feedback from the people I work with.
Yeah. I did mention people want to get involved, but we do have a kind of rule we're kind of sticking to. We're trying to get the numbers of episodes up to I think we said 30 or some shit like that.
Yeah, we said 30.
So yeah, we're trying to get that up before we involve any other people in this. Obviously, you could be a producer. If you guys you guys wouldn't really have I mean,
If you want,
it's kind of just input.
if
That's
you
all I'm trying to say. You guys could offer some input over what you
if you want to be an intern, you won't get paid,
but
but you can
would get
you can
experience.
learn. You can learn from us.
You could learn from some greats, some future goats.
But or if you want to be an editor, also won't get paid.
But you can learn how to edit. That's also a very big thing that will teach you things. And then you'll be able to do it on your own eventually. And you'll be like, you know what? I don't even need these niggas. And then you'll make your own. That's simple. That's all it is. I think me as a person, what I learned with even content creation or really anything in general, I'm never gatekeeping how to do anything. Because so many people in just media in general, like the internet, I'm speaking of, they gatekeep how to do things. And it's like, bro, we all need to learn how to do this. Because it's like, if I knew how to edit earlier, I would have done all this shit. If I knew how to record gameplay on YouTube for 2K and Madden and all that other shit I play,
yeah.
I would have been did it years ago. I remember having a conversation with some of my friends and I'd be like, yo, we should start a YouTube channel. We start a YouTube channel. But the whole thing, nobody knew how to do anything. And no one was willing to learn, including myself. I'll be honest with you. I was not willing to learn. I just wanted to get high all day. But I also wanted to but I also wanted to have a YouTube channel because I always thought that shit was fun. And now, you look at people nowadays, that's what's big now. YouTube, streaming, Twitch, all that stuff. TikTok, all that shit is big now. And I guarantee you if I would have done it back then, I would have been one of the biggest in the world, I guarantee. I probably would
You
have
can
got
always
arrested,
dream.
but
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of shit.
And you were too worried about the streets.
Yeah, I was
Way
at
too
one
worried
point.
about the streets. You gotta be more worried about that money.
I was trying to be Chief Keef. No, literally, I
Yeah,
really was. I'm not gonna lie to you.
there can only be one Chief Keef.
I was trying to be Chief Sosa, man. I was really trying to be out here.
And you would have just been sway from the block.
Yeah.
But you mentioned some gatekeeping. Speaking of gatekeeping, these developers at GTA 6 at Rockstar need to release GTA 6. I seen a video of this one dude in the UK. He got arrested. He got arrested for murder. He murdered his ex-girlfriend.
For what? What'd she do?
I don't know. You're acting like I
I
got.
thought you read more into it. I thought you had some
No,
information.
no. I'm going somewhere with this.
Got you.
So he murdered his ex-girlfriend. I didn't want to get down to the nitty gritty. I didn't want, find out why. Who cares about that? He was on camera crying, bawling his eyes out because all he was worried about was missing the release of GTA 6.
Man, I be thinking about that sometimes. 'Cause I be thinking about this is kind of fucked up way to think about for what I'm about to say. I've been thinking about people that died, right? And I'll be like, yo, you missed a lot of shit. People that died like 2011, 2016. I'm like, yo, you missed a lot of shit.
Whole lot of
And
shit.
you missed some great moments in life. It's
Missed some
fucked up you
terrible
not
moments
here,
in life.
but you missed it, bro.
Missed some great moments, missed some terrible moments. Like
Yeah, you
at
missed
least they didn't have
COVID. Maybe
to.
that's a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it.
I was gonna say they missed Kobe dying, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I wish I missed that too. I was like, what the fuck? What you mean he dead? Not my nigga.
But yeah, just I try to live life every day, thinking GTA 6 is coming out, so I need to play that game.
Yeah, there's some things I'd be like, I gotta stay alive for this. I gotta see how this shit turns out. I gotta see how this shit plays out. This shit might
Yeah,
be a real good, or it could be horrible.
it might be this game of all time.
I think it will be.
It probably won't be, but there's a lot that you can do on that game. I mean, you've seen that, you can play one-on-one basketball. The map's gonna be bigger. You're gonna have a female playable character. Um, a lot can happen with that. Uh,
Yeah, niggas are gonna do some
it's
crazy shit.
yeah, a whole lot of different things, and then plus once it gets released on PC, then it's just gonna be extra wild because then you got all these modded things that you can do. It's
It's gonna.
it's something.
That's why I think it's gonna be one of the. It has potential. Let me not say it's going to be, but it has potential to be one of the greatest games of all time because of all the things you potentially can do and just the hype behind it. Anything that has this
Mhm.
much, there's not a game in history that has this much hype behind it. I believe the last one came out what 2013 or some shit like that. I don't remember.
What the last GTA?
Yeah, what was it 2013?
I have no
Might have
idea
been
what it
before that,
was.
but so
Yeah, look
early
that up.
2010s it came out, and this one is coming out what late 2020s. Come on, man,
Yeah,
this shit got to be
yeah.
good.
I mean, we've waited pretty much our entire lives for it.
Yeah, like a lot of
More,
people play GTA, at least GTA 5, when they were like in either early days of high school or some people even middle school because a lot of younger
hmm
people out here, and a lot of them are mid 20s now. So yeah,
Yeah,
they've been waiting.
and I've been waiting. I didn't know if I was gonna get a new job first or if GTA 6 was gonna come
Come
out.
on,
Thankfully,
you know what's coming first.
no, because my new job is starting on Monday.
I just turned my
This coming
volume. I
Monday.
did just turn my volume down. I was like, well, I just heard nothing. All right, I'm good now.
Can you hear everything now?
I'm good.
And this is why you don't need to be on tech. This is why we need a producer.
Producer can't fix that. I just hit my shit. They can't stop that.
Yeah, and that's your fault.
Yeah, that's what it said. I just
well,
fucked it up.
well, I mean, if we're in like a studio, then then the
Mm.
producer can control that.
Yeah. Who would you pick as a producer?
And that's Black Boy Max. No, I'm playing.
I'm like, what? That was so. I didn't expect his name to come up. I was like, holy shit, Black Boy.
No, well, I don't know if I would choose as a producer. It's got to be someone who is very trustworthy, someone
I would
who
pick a
is
woman.
able. I don't know,
No, I'll pick a woman.
like who. You
Any
you
woman.
obviously got someone in
No, no,
mind.
no, no,
No,
no, relax. No, 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 no. Just a woman. I just think women are like fit for that job.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that, and I'll probably give her a mic too.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
because that would be a third person who
Third
can
mic.
give any type of insight.
I think that would be
That's
fun.
for that's for the future though.
Yeah, just future planning.
Yeah, yeah,
So
future
if you're a
planning.
woman and you are looking for a producer role in the future, by the way, in the future,
We'll see about paid.
hit the who?
Paid.
Oh, I thought you said Paige. I'm like,
Oh my god. Here we go.
no, the other one, the furry one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I thought he
Well,
was talking about. I'm like, hey.
I mean, she does live in
Yeah, that's why I thought you said that. That's literally what I thought you
like an
said that.
hour away. Yeah, no,
I was
she
like,
probably wouldn't do that. I
she she,
wouldn't
she
want
might,
that.
she might.
I don't know, but no, I'm just saying that if you want to get paid, in the future,
Not for sure, but we will pay all our employees, the
yeah, but you
cameraman.
gotta help promote as well.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna get there. Trust me. I'll die on this hill.
Man, I hope so because I don't want to die. But
No, it's just me
speaking,
dying.
but all right, so yes, if you're a woman and you want to get paid, hit us up about this open opportunity. What you should not do is get on TikTok and go live every single day to, make the same amount of money that you can make at a job.
Uh,
We are currently in a pandemic right now. Currently in
some
a
people would
pandemic.
say, yes, some people would say this.
Most people would say it, especially if you're not making money on TikTok.
Mhm.
If you are getting on TikTok every day to, just battle, or if you don't know what a battle is, it's when two people go live and viewers will send, different types of gifts towards, your point total, and whoever, basically has the most points in that wins. You'll see celebrities doing it,
I see
it'll be
Soldier
like
Boy doing it quite often.
it'll be like 80,000 to 60,000, or like 500,000 to like
Yeah,
250,000. It'll all types of different totals, but all that equates to actual money that you can cash out on. But there was this girl that me and Sway used to go live with a little bit. And, I just remember her saying specifically that, she got to move out because she's not making a lot of money.
she was
I
very
asked her,
stressed at the time, like
yeah,
extremely stressed, and I was like, okay, this is like, I understand, like, times are hard and stuff, but oh, buddy, I don't know about
going
this.
live on TikTok was her only way of making money. There was no working at an actual place. I don't even think she's ever had an actual job. Uh, I don't know. I can't really speak on that
Yeah,
because
personally,
I
I don't know
truly
her. I
don't.
don't know her that personally. I just knew her through TikTok, and I
Yeah.
only seen her on TikTok. And like I said, this thing about people on TikTok, they seem very cool in proximity. You know,
Hmm.
they're very like interactive with you. They see you, they say hi, but that's as far as I think it should be taken. And when
Yeah.
now when you start doing this TikTok shit, like you're depending on TikTok for money. That's where it kind of gets rough, especially when you're not making a lot of money. If you're making upwards of like maybe like 500 to thousands, I could understand. I could be like, okay, you're getting the money on here, so go for it. If I could do that
Exactly.
shit, I would do it too. But if I'm only getting like 100 to like maybe 300 a day, I mean a day, it's still good for a day. But like you said, I could clock in for that.
But yeah, exactly. If you're wasting your entire day going live
Yeah,
just to make a certain goal, then it's time to actually, get a real
yeah.
job,
People are
make.
spending like 8 to 12 hours on this bitch. Low blackout. People spend like 8 to 12 hours on this bitch, right? And like I said, it's nothing.
Mhm.
I guess there is something wrong with it, but it's like when you're only getting like $100, $200 a day, it's just like it just doesn't make sense to me personally. But if that's all you need in life, then by all means, go ahead. If that's all you
Listen,
need,
McDonald's is hiring, Burger King is
they
hiring.
don't want to do
Time to
that
flip
shit,
some
bro.
burgers.
They don't want to do that shit.
There's literally a job for anything, everything that you could ever want,
Yeah, they
if
don't
you
want
want to
that.
put in the work for that as well. Because if you're successful in, like, I don't know, let's just say electrician. If you're successful in that, whole lot of money coming in,
Hmm.
300,000 $300,000 a year. Um, if you want to, even if you just want to be a manager at McDonald's, a GM at McDonald's, that's still pretty good money if you want to put in that type of work. There's plenty of opportunities. Because one day TikTok will not be here. Then what you gonna do?
Go to the next app.
And what's the next app gonna be? Instagram?
Literally any
Instagram
app
gonna
that
be
you could
gone
spend.
too.
Literally every app you could send money on. So it's like, yeah, they're gonna find a way.
Yeah. Gonna find a way.
That's the.
Eventually
I think
it's just gonna
that is the problem a little bit. Is that I think some of these apps need to take that feature away. I think they
Mhm.
should be able to make money on the app, but I don't. But it's becoming very dependent nowadays with this stuff because they're using it as a source of income, and I just don't think it's a viable source of income unless you're making that upscale of money on there. Now I do know people that do these TikTok shops and they have these shop pages on there that you could legitly make decent money on top of the battling and all that. A lot of logistics go into it. But there's a lot of requirements you have to hit on TikTok. And a lot of you guys doing this shit on TikTok don't fit the requirements. You need
no.
upwards of 10K and you need to have a video that has um your engagement has to be over 100K basically. You have to have like a
Yeah.
video reach over 100K views in a month to even fit the
I thought
requirements. And then
I thought
once
it
you get
was like
kicked out of the shit, because I got kicked out of the creators program, you got to do it all over again. And that's what I've been like low key trying to do that, but it's like, bro, I don't care that much. Like if
no.
I hit it, I hit it, but I'm not fucking posting a million times a day trying to fucking hit that requirement. If I hit it, I hit it. It's
Post
great.
See, that's why I say sometimes that it's great to be a woman
Oh yeah,
because you can easily make money doing all types of different things. You can sell content. You can just get on TikTok and shake some ass and you get a million views.
yeah.
You can like there are men out here that are horny, mad horny, and they will spend every single lasting dollar on the back for you. Now some women that are broke and don't want to do content or anything like that, yeah, it couldn't be me. If I was a woman, then I'm
I
selling
always
that
said
thing.
that. I'm selling this
I'm
shit.
selling.
I'm
Yeah,
selling this shit like legitly. You're paying for pussy, or I'm finessing shit though. Like how bitches do
exactly.
with the OnlyFans and they just post bikinis.
Hmm.
Nigga, that shit's on
It's
Instagram
easy.
already. Like that's what I was saying. Like I don't understand as a woman how you like don't want to. I get why you don't want to do it, but it's like, bro, this
Yeah,
shit is an easy money grab.
yeah. So yeah, if you're a woman and you are broke right now, you got all these different ways, and you can always say, it doesn't match my morals. All this, all that. Who cares at this point? If you care about your own livelihood, then you will do it. You will
Yeah,
truly do it. If you
it's a
care about the
pride thing.
money,
They just have too much pride.
yeah, yeah, that would not be me. But I'm not a woman. I'm a man. I'm a man that does stupid stuff. And speaking of stupid stuff, there's a new sport. It's being streamed on Kick. That streaming app Kick. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's where people run full speed into each other as fast as they can.
Oh, CT. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's a CTE sport.
All right.
But these
That's.
grown ass men, like think of like an Oklahoma drill. All
Mm-hmm.
right, where people start laying on their backs and then they get up and run full speed. No, they're not starting on their backs. They're starting, upright, you know, bent over, in like an athletic position, ready to go. And when I guess the whistle blows, they literally just boom right into each other,
Head to head.
head to head.
Nah. Yeah. I'm cool.
No helmets, no
Like
pads,
I get the
nothing. It's
tackling stuff. I would be like, okay, whoever gets to the ground first, I could understand that. But we're just going head to head. It's just like, no. Have you ever like accidentally hit heads with somebody? That shit is
yes, and it's
painful.
painful,
Not meant
real
you doing that
painful.
on purpose. Hell no, bro. People just do
And
anything, bro. I'm not never, ever.
doing that on purpose would be insane, bro.
Yeah, that's
Could
literally
not handle that.
concussions are serious, bro. I know a girl that told me she got like 14 concussions in a year. And I'm like, damn,
How
bro.
does that even happen?
Uh, I don't know. I'll be honest. I forgot what she told me. I forgot why that happened to her, but I remember her telling me she got like 14. She said she almost got
Well,
20. I remember. I was like,
Um,
what?
maybe she's just injury prone. That's
Yeah,
not the same thing.
that's what it be sometimes. Sometimes you just suck.
Man, what the fuck?
But
Women.
I was listening to a podcast, not podcast. I was listening to a clip the other day, and people talking about standards, and I wanted to see like where are your standards at for uh one. I want to talk about relationships, and two, I want to talk about friendships because I feel like a lot of people don't talk
Okay.
about friendship standards enough.
No one does.
Like
It's
I
always
feel like
relationship.
yo, some people be friends with anybody, bro. Be like you don't even know this person. You guys are best friends. I get it. Sometimes you need a best friend. I get it. But it's like, Jesus Christ, bro. This could be the
Hmm.
worst person you know, and you don't find out till down the line and be like, oh, this person's evil. But it's like, yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
want to wonder, like, where's your standards for both of those things?
Well, first of all, you gotta run background checks on both.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't run background checks on friendships, more like on relationships. Then you gotta run a background check. You gotta, figure out, about their past, which you can't really figure out about their past unless you actually talk to them. Relationship wise,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll focus on relationships right
Yeah.
now. Relationship background check, number one. Two, if they have ever cheated, no, can't do it. Never ever. I don't care
Mm-mm.
about the circumstance.
Okay.
No, yeah, no cheating allowed ever.
I respect it.
Number number three, how much of a whore were they? Because they always, every single one of them, they had that stage. How much were they popping it? If it was actually, and how long too? It's not just how many, but how long.
Would
Because
that matter to me? Now, me, like, I already know how people could get, right? I'm
yeah,
just like, how recent was it? I think it's a better question for me personally.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I
Like,
know it could have been a crazy run she was on. Like, a real crazy run. And I can, like I said, I can respect it because it happens. But how
hmm
recent we talking? Was this like
yeah,
a year ago? Because it was a year ago. I don't know. That shit could creep
yeah.
back
A
up.
year is crazy.
Yeah,
A
so
year is
a
crazy.
year ago, that shit could creep back up. Maybe 2 years, still maybe. But
2 years is safer.
yeah, I'm like, but yeah, I think it's like how recent was she like
Hmm.
going on that crazy run she was on? I don't really care about
Yeah,
how many niggas are, what she was doing, what's the craziest thing she. I don't care about that shit.
yeah. I don't care. No, that's doing too
Yeah, I don't
much.
like. I think we said this last episode. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't tell me. Don't
No
ever
one
tell
wants
me.
to hear that.
I don't care what type of conversation we're in. Just don't tell me, cause I'm
I
gonna
don't
have
care if
more
I ask
questions
you.
now.
I don't care if I ask you. Please still don't tell me.
Yeah, just be like, yo, we don't got to go down there, bro. Let's not do that. I'm be like, you know what? You're right. I'm bugging. What was
You're
I
right.
thinking?
I'm gonna stay out of it.
Yeah, but I
It's not
think
my business.
the relationship standards. I don't. It just depends on the woman. I keep saying this about women, but it really depends on the woman, bro.
It does.
Because some women, I really don't care what you do.
Hmm.
But I'll still be with you with me not caring what you do because, like I said, I like being with you.
Yeah,
But yeah, with other women, I gotta know because I do want to take you
yeah,
serious. I
yeah.
think
Some
I
women.
seen this fucking what is it called? A reel about the difference between men and women and how they take relationships. And like a woman will fall to love and never tell you, but a guy
Hmm.
will fall to love and try to get back in love with that woman. And I think
Right.
that's what I do a lot of the times. Cause a lot of shit will get me. I'm like, I can't do this with you. But I will never verbalize that to her. I just like it's
Hmm.
internally I'd be like, oh yeah, I can't do this. But deep down, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to find a love again, and I usually do. I usually do find a love again. It's not
Hmm.
all the time. But usually, I usually do. But with women that I notice, even with not even just with me, just in general, yeah, they just once they're out, they're out. Once they hate you, once you know a woman hates you that you're romantically involved with, You gotta leave, bro. Cause she's never, 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 never gonna get that shit back. As much as she trusts, she's always gonna hate you.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, so that's kind of like where I stand on with some standards. I just, I guess it's just women based. And with friendships, um, I think with me, how I handle my friendships is like I put them in like not standards, but I put them in like tiers of like I know that person, I'm cool with that person, I'm friends with them, I'm best friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I've really got people in that lower two tiers of I know them and I'm cool with them.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of people that I'm really considering a friend or a best friend because half the time I don't get that close with people, like, or I don't
Mm-hmm.
tell people a lot, or whatever the case may be.
No facts. See, friendship wise, I also like to have those same tiers. But there's some things that just send me over the edge. Like if you lie about a situation and then you double down, triple down, quadruple down on that same lie after you've been caught, after 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 the entire situation went down, then I really can't fuck with you no more.
Yeah,
We cannot even be cool at this point. I just know you at this point. Because we had a certain friend that we were cool with, we were close with. Then they lied about a situation and kept on lying, kept on lying, kept on lying. And that's what now that I think about it, we've had a couple friends like this. Holy shit, wait a minute.
no, like I think a lot of people that I don't say we become friends with, but I just think this is a general issue that they feel like to kick it with certain people or to be friends with certain people, they got to
Mhm,
uphold this image of I'm this, I'm that, or I do this, or I do that, or I'm like this, I'm like that, rather than just being like, you know, this is me, this is who I am, and eventually, either people are gonna like you or not. I don't feel like you got to uphold an image to be around people, and you don't got to keep lying about stuff because if you just be
mhm.
honest, or you could just tell people it's none of their business, which is perfectly fine. You don't got to tell everybody everything.
Yeah,
You
right.
just you don't have to tell us about it. But rather than lying about it, and we find out and you keep lying about it, and then eventually you tell the truth. It's like now we can't trust you because you kept up this
Hmm.
fucking stupid ass lie for so long that we all knew was a lie. It's not like
It's
me when I
already
be
been
trolling
proven.
when people know I be trolling, but it's like I don't.
Yeah,
There's nothing like crazy serious that I be ever lied about.
right, right. No, so yeah, definitely. If you gonna lie, then you know keep it at a minimum.
Yeah,
Tell me the truth afterwards. If you're able to be truthful and honest with me, then the friendship will go smoothly. Now, if you want to get up to those higher tiers, we gotta be like close, like
yeah.
talk a lot. Um, we're always honest with each other. We're always straight up with each other,
And,
not
and
just
hold each
honest,
other
but
accountable,
straight
I
up.
think, is a big thing too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of
One
friends
hundred
don't do that. A
percent.
lot of friends let shit slide because I'm your friend. When it's like I do agree, like don't embarrass them or upshow them in like front of people because people like to use
Yeah.
that against each other. But if you feel like your friend is doing something wrong or have said something wrong, just be like, you know what? I ain't like how you said this. I don't like how you handled this, and that's something that could be talked about rather than just putting shit in people's face or
Right.
whatever the case may be.
Like I had a friend that kept on cheating on his girl, and I tried to get him right, but then eventually, you know, there was no saving him.
Nah, nah.
There was you can't save him after that.
I don't think I
But
ever got a friend to try to stop cheating on his girl. Then again, like not a lot of my friends really, at least nowadays, listen, we had fun back in our day, but um, nowadays my friends don't really cheat on their girl publicly. I don't know what look. I don't know what they do in private. That's up to them. But I never catch my friends cheating on their girl. But back in the day, I would
oh,
never said nothing. I would have been like, okay, maybe that girl's free game. Maybe he don't care about this bitch. Maybe that's what it is. He don't give a fuck about her. That's why he cheating on her.
but what if you're living with the both of them?
Hey, nah, nah, I
It
wouldn't.
was tough.
I'm on my business, bro.
It,
That's
it,
tough because that is my man's though. That's my man's.
but then what if you find out that he's a predator?
Oh, that's a no troll. If this is my real friend, like he's actually a friend, like how we talked about the tears, not just some nigga I know or some nigga I'm cool with. If he's actually my friend, I have to talk about
Yeah.
him with that. I have to talk to him about that. I have to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
I'm not like now. Look, I do agree with you. I already know how people get with this. Niggas want to kill all predators. I agree. I'm with y'all on that. But you got to understand, this is your man's. In any situation, as a friend, you should always try to help your friend. Try to help your
One
friend get
hundred
better.
percent.
Now, if he's actively doing this, oh yeah, then
Oh
like
no.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't think it's really much talking. I might confront and be like, "Yo, what's up with this? Like,
Hmm.
why I'm reading this all about you, or why I'm hearing this all about you?" I might go that way, but if I like once again, yeah, I think I would try to talk to him about that predator shit, but it's like that's a tricky situation. I think it's too much feelings
It's tough.
involved to be like, let's talk rather than I wanna hurt you, bro. I
Hmm.
really want to hurt you. But the cheating shit, like maybe I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a
Yeah,
tough one. I might
it's
talk to him
tough.
about it. I mean, I'll probably ask him like, why you always cheating on this girl, bro? Like, what y'all got going on? Does she be cheating on you
See,
too? What's up?
and I would ask him because he would just like get home from the club, and mind you, it's like a Wednesday. He would get home from the club and he'd be like, bro, I had all these bitches on me. Man, I had some. And I was like, bro,
Uh,
what you doing? Like you got a girl here at home. It's I know I gotta get right, Naeem, but it's so hard. Like
nah, my son was nah. It's not my son though, but my this nigga was out here. He was out here.
you was outside every
Nigga was
day.
this nigga
It
said
doesn't
on
matter what time.
Wednesday. What nigga?
Yeah.
Don't you got work tomorrow?
Yes, yeah, work in the morning.
Nigga say, I gotta get right. Now I feel him a little bit. Not really though.
No, you don't.
Not a little bit.
You don't feel
A little, but let me just say I understand the I gotta get right part. Cause
man,
sometimes
he got a
I ain't
girl
gonna
right here
lie.
at home.
It, for me, it used to be like that. Not exactly like that, but it used to be like, bro, yeah, I got a girl, but bitches is on me right now, bro.
No,
What you want me to do? Mind you, I was
man,
younger at this point, so like me in
yeah.
this age, I can't really. No, that's not like something I be on. But yeah, me at like 14, 15, 16. Yes, bitches is on me. What I'm gonna do? Say no? Oh, I gotta get my, I gotta get my shit off. Have to. Oh, I didn't have to, but it's like this shit. If you having shit, you never know when that shit gonna run out. Like genuinely, you never know when that shit gonna stop coming. So when I'm young, I might as well just have fun until that shit catch up to you.
Yeah, till it catch up to you, and then you're homeless. And
Well,
no, I'm
you never
playing.
got that far, but you end up heartbroken and depressed for a couple of years. And you're like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
and then you gotta get in the gym, work out every day.
and that's another thing I want to talk about. First heartbreaks.
Oh, God,
That's
don't even.
because that's what happened to me. I was on that shit that he was on, mind you, at a younger age. By the way, I was very young. Um, just it's like I would have a girl for like a week, maybe less than that, 2 weeks, and
Mhm.
then I'll meet this other girl, talk to her for a couple, days, cuff her, ghost the other one, and then it
Mhm.
was a vicious cycle for about 3 years until I turned like 16, 17. I can't remember the age. And then I met this girl, big old butt. I was like, yeah, I gotta just lock this one down. I'm like, I gotta lock this down. So I did that.
Big old butt.
And swear to God, I was like, yo, I ain't seen nothing like this yet. Cause
She had that
I'm like
badonkadonk.
16, 17. I'm like, nigga, I ain't seen nothing like this ever. I'm like, I
Never
gotta
ever.
get this.
This is something new.
Yeah. And then, came cool, started dating, kind of cut off all the other bitches, right? All the exes, all the everything, cut off all the shit. But this bitch was a super whore. Oh God, she was a super whore. Your first whore is always the worst because she does you the fucking worst, and she
Hmm.
knows how to play the game almost better than you when you was playing the game. And just like it was so bad, bro. I was stuck in that shit until I was like 20.
Hmm.
So the 3 years I was doing dirt, I was getting, I don't say I was getting done worse, but I was going through it for the next 3 years. That shit just had me in a, yeah. But shout out to that first heartbreak. You need that shit when I think going through a heartbreak in
Uh,
your older ages is harder though. That shit's hard.
it's
Yo, if I
harder.
get heartbroken right now, I might die. Like no true. I'm not lying. Like I'm not even like joking. Like swear to God.
Nah, nah, nah,
No, I'm
nah.
like
That's doing too much.
no, I'm 1,000%. If I go through a heartbreak like that right now, yeah, I think
Uh,
people have to do a wellness check on me every day. Like I swear to God, like every single day, because I'm.
my first, my first heartbreak. I mean, it was my freshman year of high school. It was just like a fun little thing. We were together for like 3, 4 months, or 5 months. I don't know. Can't really remember because the bitch not important. But she cheated on me with someone at the mall. I had one of my friends catch it. Um, but yeah, it was heartbreaking. It was something that I thought I could never handle, and then I thought I was gonna have some more success after that in high school. No, it was heartbreak after heartbreak. I was sliding into DMs. I was doing my best to do what I could. I got stood up on dates, and then I turned evil. Nah, I could never turn evil. But yeah, I just couldn't do women at a young age.
That's what I ain't gonna. I don't advocate for like. I don't advocate for doing what I did, but I feel like I don't even know. I don't know.
No, no, you wanted to say that I think it's a good idea to cheat at a young
I want
age.
to say cheat, but I feel like it's good idea to be non-committal at a young age.
Yeah, I
I
mean, some
think
people.
I could have went out. I think I could have went at it a better way than I did than
Mm,
cheating. I think I could have been honest with these women and be like, listen, we both young, but even saying you're both young at the age you are is not gonna make sense to anybody. So whatever. Like, but just admitting, like, look, this is the first time we doing this, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. I don't think we should be committed to each other fully, but I think we should just like be together. But it's hard. Even that sounds crazy. Even that shit sound crazy because it's like, yeah, we should be together, but it's like we not together.
mhm.
It ain't really gonna make no sense.
Nah, nah, because what year was it? And I think it was 2014 when No Role Models came out.
Mm-hmm.
I, I was like, that was my freshman year,
Yeah.
or going into my sophomore year. That I won that Jada and Will of. Mm. Yeah, now if you look back on it, that no, you don't want that
Yeah,
type of
that
love.
shit never hit for me. Never. Even when I heard the song, I'm like, yeah, nah. I don't really.
Yeah, nah, you do. Everyone wants that type.
Nah, I
Well,
never
back
did.
in the
Nah,
day.
nah, like never.
Damn, what happened? Oh, my
I'm
light.
like, what the fuck? Undertaker coming?
Yup,
Dead man
happened 2 weeks
walking.
in a row now. There you go. But all right. So let's see. Do I want to do phrase of the week? Actually, no. I think we can talk about this. One more thing. Uh, is there a time where the bro code doesn't apply.
Um, in a sense of what the like women thing with the bro code.
Women, or just in general, just bro code
Um,
altogether.
like, is it a good? I don't think you should ever break it, but mm, nah, I don't.
Like,
I
do you
wouldn't.
think?
I probably wouldn't say nah. I don't think there is a time that doesn't apply.
I feel like it should apply, 100%
Yeah,
of the
like all the
time.
time, you should consider that, especially if that, like you
Yeah.
said, that is your brother. You should be like,
If it has anything to do with a woman
oh yeah, for sure.
or
Especially if you know he
relationships,
was like on that woman. Now, if you really
yeah.
wasn't on that woman, I do agree. I wouldn't even consider it breaking it because you wasn't really on that woman. Just kind of like you might have like talked to her for a little bit or
Mhm.
whatever. But he wasn't like loving that woman. I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna say it's
I
free
don't
game to
know.
me. I would still ask him about it, but
I say that if they ever had any type of relations, whether it's sexual, whether it's uh, talking, it depends how
yeah, talking is tricky.
major the
Talking is
talking was.
tricky.
It depends, but obviously, if he was ever in her, then no, she's off limits. If they ever kissed, they're off limits. If they've ever hugged, off limits.
Hug?
Hug.
Mm, I don't know.
If they ever breathe the same
Yeah,
air,
nah,
off
that's.
limits.
Look, I do understand the point of like, oh, so many women in the world, you go out to so many other women, but it's like, yo, hugged, breathed, touched.
No, 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 no.
I'm
I'm
like,
just clip farming at this point.
damn.
I'm just clip farming at this point.
No,
And
but yeah, I do. I agree with the kissing to a certain extent. The fucking, yeah.
no, wait, wait. What do you mean to a certain extent?
I mean, what you want me to do, bro? Let's just say you kissed a girl, right? Like, just
Okay.
you and her were talking, you guys kissed, and then that's as far as it ever went.
I guess I could
Yeah,
see.
I'm like, especially once again, if this shit was not that serious between you, y'all only kissed. I'm not going right after you, obviously, but I'm not a psycho. I'm not,
All right, fine, fine. If my meat was ever inside her mouth,
probably
then
true. I would agree with that. Then
yeah.
again, but that bitch be having a lot of meats in their mouth, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you think about how much meats a bitch
You're
had in her mouth,
no, no. You were trying to beat around it.
no, no,
You're
I'm just
every
saying,
different.
in general. Like I said, not right away, but I'm just saying. Like down the line, like I can't be like, damn, my man was all in her mouth. I'm not gonna be like that. Cause then I'm gonna start thinking about like that with every woman. I'm like, damn, that nigga
Uh,
was all in your mouth at one point. I know he was.
that's a crazy,
Mm,
crazy thing.
nah, you got. That's what you gotta be like that sometimes. That nigga was all in your jaw.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That might be crazier than the past two phrases of the weeks.
I
But
don't know. I bet this one's crazier.
oh, I don't know. So far we've had the Kentucky Klondike Bar and the New Hampshire S'more.
Each week it gets worse.
I tried to find something that has something to do with the state. So this week we got the Jersey string cheese.
Just
Okay.
trying to think where this could go.
Yeah.
What the
So
fuck is stringy in sex? Let's hear this one.
no, no, no. If you had to take a
Uh
guess,
huh.
what do you think it could be?
Jersey string cheese.
Yeah. And real quick, a lot of y'all, we don't talk about, our topics or a phrase of the week beforehand. This is all
Yeah,
organic.
I generally do not know what this could be. Because I'm trying to think what is stringy in sex, but nothing is really stringy in sex. Off the top of my head, obviously, like I could, if I do some research, I could think of it, but like I don't know what could be stringy during sex. I really
Okay,
got to hear
so
this.
all right. It involves a guy who has foreskin,
Mm.
and he pulls back the skin to reveal the cheese that he has in there.
Oh,
And his partner peels it away and eats it.
Right. Yeah, it does get worse, bro. Every week it just gets worse.
I don't know if it can get worse than that. I
I'm
don't know.
sure there's something that can get worse.
Nah, Kentucky Klondike bar was crazy.
And then it got crazier with the s'mores. And now we're
Yeah,
talking about
but
cheese. Pullable
if you
cheese.
if if you had to rate, you know, those three from I can't say worst to best because there's no best.
I think it goes
Uh,
back to front.
back to
Like
front.
this week, last week, and the first week.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, the last 2 weeks are kind of a tie when I really think about it. But
Hmm.
the Klondike bar is not that crazy. The s'more is pretty crazy. I mean, the Klondike bar is crazy, but in comparison to
I
these
was
two,
about to say circle jerk
I
into a
had to
KFC
remember what the
bucket.
Klondike bar was, and you also got to
Yeah.
eat it.
So there was circle jerking into a KFC bucket.
Mm-hmm.
After eating the KFC bucket, there was coming into a woman's mouth that's already full of shit. And then there's this.
Yeah, these are like actually disgusting, bro. Cheese, my nigga. Cheese?
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, cheese.
Fuck no. On my phone at?
Yeah, so the Jersey string cheese, that's number three. We'll come back with another phrase of the week next week. I don't know if I got the
I forgot where I heard this from, but it was really a conversation about how someone would like to die. Oh yeah, it was a comedian talking about how he would like to die. He said he would like to die like saving children from like a burning building, some shit like that, you know.
absolute that.
And and
I'm
and
sorry, but
and
no.
that brought a question to mind for myself, like how would I like to die? I think naturally it just will be like quick and easy. Whatever's quick and
Mm-hmm.
easy. I don't think I want to suffer. But
So gunshot.
I don't know. 'Cause I seen someone get shot and I seen a nigga stand back up and then fall back down. Which- I'm like, that didn't seem peaceful.
Oh yeah, I don't know what would be. I think I'd rather just die in my sleep.
Yeah, I
To
was
be
gonna say
honest, I
it'll
mean,
probably let be something sudden, just quick, just take me out. Let's not struggle with this. Cause would
like
you say shot? I'm like, yeah, but then again, once I seen that video, that changed my whole perspective. Nigga walked up to the car, nigga shot him, drove off. The nigga sat up like the Undertaker, shot his gun from the floor, and then fell back down. I was like, yeah, no,
no, that's
yeah,
crazy,
that's the
bro.
worst.
That's
That's the worst.
mm, yeah. I think I'd rather just die in my sleep because yeah, die in my sleep. Like even if you want to make it quicker, a gunshot to the dome while I'm already asleep.
Mm.
I don't know if that changes
Yeah, I was gonna say,
anything.
what if that wakes you up?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Nigga woke up from a gunshot sound, but the gunshot's already in you. Come on, that's crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But yeah, that's the I guess in my sleep would have to be the easiest way.
Yeah, I think so.
Um, I don't know if mm, no, because I don't want to be saving people from a burning building. I mean, if you think about that, you're just suffering
Yeah,
at that
you're
point.
still suffering. You would. I
That's
think his point was like he wants to die a hero, which I do agree. I would love to die a hero. I would love to be remembered. I think that's one of my fears about dying is that I'm not gonna be remembered.
hmm
It's a little selfish, obviously, but fuck it, it's me.
yeah. I don't care. I don't care if I remember.
I want to be remembered.
Remember
Not by
me from this
everybody, but by
podcast.
the people I know. Though I want people to like. I want people to miss me.
Hmm.
Cause if I die and niggas don't miss me, what the fuck was I alive for? I feel like I wasted a life. Genuinely. If I die and niggas
Wait
don't
till you
miss me,
talk.
I'm gonna feel like I wasted a life. Wherever I end up,
Yeah,
heaven
you.
or hell, I'm gonna be mad there. If I see y'all niggas up here, just living a regular life. No, miss me forever.
Up here or down here? Which one?
I don't know. I don't listen.
You can either be with Kobe Bryant or Charlie Kirk.
Listen, I'm gonna be with somebody for sure. I don't know who. It's not guaranteed. Well, I'll tell you after this Ramadan.
Yeah, you can be with Martin Luther King or Hulk Hogan.
Well, I'll tell you after March 18th.
Okay, okay.
Well,
What's today?
it is the 14th. It's Valentine's Day, actually. You
Happy
guys,
Valentine's Day.
don't tell me that.
This is not going. It's not going.
I don't know why you did that. What was that for?
I was talking to the
I was saying,
viewers.
what was that for?
I was not talking to you, freak ass nigga.
Now, that shit threw me off. I was like, well, hold on.
Ain't nobody talking to you.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get
I
Happy
hope,
Valentine's Day text.
but I mean, this is gonna come out after Valentine's
Yeah,
Day,
it's gonna come
probably
out on
Sunday.
yeah, like Sunday, Monday, one of those two. It could come out
All right,
Sunday. I don't
well,
know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling.
yeah, it can come out today.
It cannot. I'm not doing that tonight.
Yeah, that
Nah,
would
it
be.
could definitely
Yeah,
come out tomorrow for sure. Like for
yeah.
sure. Mm-mm.
See,
Nah,
it's
yeah.
mostly it's 99% my fault, 1% my job's fault. On why we didn't record yesterday.
Yeah. Y'all would have been getting a Saturday episode, but you guys will probably get a Sunday.
Sunday. We'll say Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Monday at the
Yeah,
latest.
Monday at the very latest. But
Yeah, but
things happen, technical difficulties. But sometimes nothing you could do about this shit. Sometimes it's just things come up and you gotta just move
mhm,
past it, and you gotta just prevail. That's
exactly.
life.
Like once I told this nigga Sway that I couldn't record, um, I felt like he was already pissed, and at
Nah,
that
just
point,
like
I
at a
had to
certain
I had to
point.
lighten the mood. I had to lighten the mood and be like, "Hey, we can get paid for this."
Listen, it's good. Like I mean, sometimes when I can't record on days I want to record, it is upsetting. But
Hmm.
I think if we was doing it the way we did it last time, for sure, I would have been upset, would have ruined the whole thing, and I probably wouldn't want to record for maybe a week, right? But now I'm just like, you know
Hmm.
what? Things happen, and you got it. And when things are in a partnership, you got to be willing to get past shit like this because it's gonna happen eventually. It's not. It's not
Exactly.
always gonna be on time. It's not always gonna be perfect. It's not always gonna be the way you
Now,
want it to be or the way you envision it. So, you know,
now, if it's consistently, like that, then obviously there would be a problem.
yeah. I mean, even then, I'll be like, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes you just can't. The schedule just doesn't align. It'd be like that.
Right.
No hate towards anybody. No ill feelings. We just gotta move past it. I think that's what we're doing now.
Fuck AQL.
Who?
That's
Oh,
my current job.
I was like, who is that?
Okay, so
Mm.
we didn't have. Well, I don't know if you had a submission, say anything for any other
No, I'm done
questions
with
or.
questions. These niggas don't. They don't care. I'm like, I was gonna start an episode with that, but I'm just generally done with these questions. I'm gonna just let you handle it and let you get that out the way because niggas don't
Yeah.
care. Niggas genuinely don't care. And that's
I
another thing.
got.
I just need to get off a quick rant. Like, look, I don't get mad at no one not watching the pod or anything, but it'd be like, bro,
You at
what are
least
we
see my story.
doing, man?
You at least see
Yeah,
the
like
story.
like you know what we doing here, and you know what this shit mean
Hmm.
to us. And I
Hmm.
understand, like, if you can't watch it, you can't watch it. I get it. You get the clips, and then you see the little whatever you may see, you see. You don't see, you don't see. But it's like, come on, bro. Can we like participate with this shit, bro? I try to be like supportive as I can to people. I try to, engage with people.
Hmm.
But it's like, damn, bro, what y'all doing? I don't fuck with me.
Right, right.
It's cool, but I just had to get it off my chest.
Okay, so this was one prompt. Um, I told him to start it out with, "Am I the asshole?" All right, so am I the asshole if I quote unquote borrowed So I stole my ex roommate's vacuum after I told him I wanted to move out because he beats his girlfriend. And he told me he wouldn't sign the papers to get me off the lease unless I paid him $800. He called the police on me for doing it. P.S. It was a pretty expensive vacuum.
I mean, it sounds like you got a pretty bad roommate. Uh, Probably personally, I don't think maybe he was a good roommate, but he probably wasn't like a good person. So I wouldn't call you. I would call him more the asshole if anything, because you're beating your girlfriend and you're trying to upcharge a nigga $800 to get my name off this
Yes.
shit. Come on, bro. What we doing?
See, I've spoken to this person about this a lot. Um, so let me just say, yes, that person is well, no, the person that wrote this is not the
Yeah,
asshole.
that's what I agree with that.
His roommate,
One,
one thousand
yeah,
percent the asshole.
crazy.
Um, he wanted to fight about it.
Mm.
He obviously, you know, wants to beat his girlfriend instead of actually fighting about it. Um, his girlfriend won't get out of the relationship because he's manipulative. Um, so basically, there's only one way to take him out, and I'd rather not talk about illegals on this podcast. So,
They gonna get him out of here?
yeah, get him out of here.
I mean, look, I agree with it. I don't think you should be putting your hands on women. I mean, we just
Didn't you just say last
let's.
week?
I mean, I didn't tell the full story. I kind of cut that out at the end because obviously that's my man's, bro. That's funny how we talked about this earlier in the episode about your friends being like whatever, and then you gotta kind of like talk them to that point.
Mhm.
And I do talk to him about that. He be explaining his side of the story. I
Yeah,
get it. The girl was provoking, bro. I explained to you a situation about provoking girl and what I had to do to her. I didn't have to do that, but what I did do to her.
you didn't have to. You chose
Yeah, I
to.
did. It was a for sure choice, but when you provoked, it's like you just. I could have did worse. I could have slammed her on her fucking neck. I could have given her a German, but I didn't do that now, did I? This bitch probably
Oh
weighed 105. I could have gave her a smooth German across that park, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Just a little smack.
man, you did not have to go
No,
there.
but look,
Oh
but
my
I just
god.
told you where I could have went. I for sure could have Germaned her.
You know what? Just move on to flag on the
Yeah,
play
flag on the play. Um,
because this is another
this
flag on the
is
play.
actually this is a flag on the play. Beating your girlfriend. How do we feel about it, Chad? How do we feel about it?
And
Listen,
I'll tell you
domestic
how we
violence is
feel
not
about it.
funny, but also but I think it comes in both hands. I don't think you put your hands on anybody, man or woman. I don't think in relationships you put your hands on each other. But I also don't think you should be provoking your partner either. Because some people generally do have anger issues. And I think
Hmm.
most couples know this about each other. And they know what buttons to push until that button is like really pushing and it's like, ooh, he's really mad.
If you're putting your hands on your partner, you deserve you deserve the worst. You deserve
Like just one time or
mm,
just like if you do it consistently. What are we saying?
consistently.
Okay, I
If
get
it's
it.
one time, I don't know how I feel about one
No,
time.
because I say one time with circumstances just because it could get tricky. I don't think you should use that as an excuse if you do that. But I do agree, like the pushing buttons things is real. You don't really know until you have a woman like really push your buttons, like really provoke you to like try to do something. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just like that's just my thoughts on it personally.
yeah. You deserve to go where it sounds like sizzle and fajitas.
Yeah, I agree.
You deserve to go down to you deserve to meet Hulk Hogan.
I think the only reason I really can't do that to a woman because I'm gonna keep going. Because
Gotta keep
yes,
going.
if I hit you once, I'm gonna hit you again. And I'm gonna hit you again, and I'm gonna hit you again.
You gotta think it's okay at
Yeah,
that point.
that's
You
what I'm
just
saying
go,
because you basically can't defend yourself. Like you basically can't.
but well, she's putting her hands on you
Now I'm
first.
defending myself.
Exactly. I feel like everyone has the right, whether it's man or woman, to defend themselves. What the hell you got going on?
Nothing. Go ahead about the self-defense.
That's what. Okay, if you, all right, if you got, if you got, all right. So if you have to defend yourself, then you defend yourself. If you're a man getting hit by a woman all the time, then you have the right to defend yourself. Just like if you're a woman getting your ass beat by a man, you have the right to defend
Yeah,
yourself.
if you're a man, just pin her to the wall and just like put her on the wall like the
Yeah.
mean guys.
Yeah, if you're if you're a woman and you're getting your ass beat by a man, then he
Yeah,
deserves to end up on a t-shirt.
don't protect these men, bro. I promise you, just don't
No.
do it. It's not worth it because you're gonna keep on doing it and doing it and doing it because you're a
Hmm.
mom, and they're gonna think you like that shit. And it's like,
And
just
the
not cool.
second that they get to the pin, then they gonna get their ass
Yeah,
beat
they're gonna get tore up in there.
because everyone should know that women and children are off limits.
Yeah, you protect women and
You don't
children.
hurt, yeah, unless they're stuck. No, I'm playing.
uh,
No, but that's all I got today.
yeah. Did I have other things to talk about? I don't remember. I mean, I got everything off on that I need to talk about on the list. Um, yeah, I kind of could save other things from like next week and shit. But
Yeah, I got some things I can just carry over.
yeah, yeah, this is another episode, you guys. If you guys did enjoy the episode, be sure to leave a like on the YouTube, comment on YouTube's. You can what else? What else can I do? Where can they find us?
Download download on Apple Music, down or Apple Podcasts, download on Spotify,
Hmm.
uh Amazon Music. We got a whole lot of different apps that you can find us on. Just, I can't name every single one of them right
Yeah,
now.
but the main ones you can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on
Hmm.
YouTube. You can find us on
Yep,
Instagram. Almost at Snapchat. You cannot find us on Snapchat. I mean, you can find us personally, but
can't do that.
that's another story.
Yeah, please don't do that. My girlfriend will
You
beat your
can
ass.
find us on TikTok. Um, all these things are. Don't quote us
You can find us
pod.
on Twitter even.
Yeah, I forgot about Twitter. I don't even. I haven't been on Twitter in a couple of days. I just went on Twitter. I'll be honest. I'm only going on Twitter for like wrestling stuff, and that's about it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah, that's where I get all my wrestling news if I'm not watching
Yeah,
shit.
I'm just Twitter's just I don't know, it's ass nowadays. Anyways, but those are all the places you could find us if you would like to leave a question or a listener question. You could just leave us a voice message in the inbox at
And
the network page, or you can hit our personal pages. Everything is in the YouTube description. I don't know if Spotify has descriptions, but maybe we
I
could
have
put
no
stuff in
idea.
there too. But
And don't hit up Sway's page because obviously y'all been pissing him off
no, the
by
only
not
reason
hitting
I've been
him up.
pissed off because I post it and then people just like people will see it and just not do anything with it, which is it's perfectly
They
fine.
scan right over it.
Yeah, I'm like okay, that's cool. It's fine. It's whatever. But it's weird because people will swipe on other things and I'd be like, all right. I mean,
All right, yeah.
I'm like, okay, I guess. People would literally like the posts the clips that I'm making, but skip over this.
Hmm.
I don't know, whatever. That's
It doesn't make
that's
sense.
whatever. But yeah, you could just leave a listener question via voice note in our inboxes or
Hmm.
the pod page, or just leave a question in the comments, whatever, wherever you want to. We'll answer them. We'll answer everything, anything you have to answer.
Yep. Answer everything.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for us today. If you did enjoy, you know what to do. I'll just tell you what to do. Anyways,
We're not gonna repeat ourselves.
bye
We don't
guys.
do
I'll
that.
see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Have a good Valentine's Day.